middle, the stage is set for a thrilling clash between Indian team and Sri Lankan team. And it's toss time. Sri Lanka won the toss and have elected to bowl first. 219 runs in just 35.5 overs with an ease, and the Indian openers are off. And drived it into the deep point. On the leg, flicked it in the air and caught. Indraneel departs in 3-dot deliveries. The pressure is definitely building on the batters. Lofted, over long off. But is it a 6 or a 4?
Much of the pitch. The pace is dead.
As well as there is a quite change in the plan of Sri Lankan team. Down the leg, on the thigh pads, flicked it to the fine legs for a boundary. Long overs to the pacers. Yesterday, just after 3 overs, we saw a spinner from on one end. More of a fuller end delivery. Over long off for a boundary. Another 4, back to back 2-4.
Many times. But not getting a breakthrough yet, the second one, which they would definitely want before the end of the first power play.
And the umpires have given out. But the batter, Sayakar.
Mr. Rabe joins us in the commentators panel for today's second ODI, and that's hooked away towards square leg for a boundary. India need. Otherwise, that is not going to be good for the overall innings. You know, one more wicket falls and India are in all sorts of trouble.
Beautifully played this time. Just getting on top of the bounce and tapping it towards square leg, getting that very much needed boundary. Next delivery, beautifully played there off the back foot. Gets the boundary through point.
They still have a first slip. I think the slip's not needed actually. And as we said, the mid wicket is clear, flicked away. That will be a boundary.
Beautiful. All hands there from Santosh.
Batter drive.
Change of fence, change of field. Now again only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And that's been pulled over.
A short pit delivery, pulled over fine leg. Ball will definitely sail. The permanent fine leg and third mid.
With point and deep point, with the backward point and deep point in place, there's a big gap through covers. And that's been cut well. And through 3 fielders, that races.
There's a lot of turn there. This time goes down the ground. The ball going into the gap and perfectly bisects the 2 feet. Next delivery, beautifully driven there. What an amazing stroke. The best.
On the thigh pads, punched it.
That's been hit into the gap. That will be a boundary through the 2 fielders. Well played.
Beautifully played there, just lifting the ball over the fielder at covers and gets the boundary.
Flicked it over the mid on.
Santosh now 2 runs
Next
shy.
delivery. Short delivery this time. Pulled off the back foot. Over square leg. Gets the boundary.
That
Beautiful
will be a
stroke.
half century for Umar. That's his 50. 2 matches, 2 half centuries in a row.
The partnership.
Now as we approach the death overs and the end of the middle overs, these two have the opportunity to see it out, and that's brilliant bowling. That's clean bull just right after getting his fifth.
Santosh on 99. Wants a quick single. If it would have been a direct hit, it would have been out. But this is the landmark. This is the moment. Santosh was waiting.
Now the pacer in the attack. Santosh and strike would like to go all attack after completing a century.
And the man departs.
Combination in the middle can be tough sometimes for the bowling teams to tackle with. And as we go, Abhishek Singh drives it in the gap between two fielders that races away to the boundary. Sri Lanka giving their best bowlers a chance to have a go on them and getting a wicket, open the floodgates and expose the lower middle order of India. And that's been hit through mid-on, mid-off.
Flicked it over fine leg.
That's the next ball. That's played fine. That's swept well by Abhishek Singh, and that will be a boundary.
If they reach the point of target of 300, it will definitely make Sri Lankan team.
Hasata Prasanna in for his
Pulls
ninth
it.
over, and that's a big shot.
Pulls
That's
it
a
over.
6. Went over the boundary. Was very close. 239 for the loss of 4 wickets. From the outside part of the bat, it races away to the boundary.
Opens the face of the bat towards the third. Captain has played 28 balls, is playing on 25 runs. Batsman misses, bowler misses, keeper misses. Ball is sailing towards the boundary and will get one.
Without much effort. Easy double there for the batting team.
Mo Yang legs are on the boundary. Into
That's-
the air.
Fielder settles and takes it very easily.
Immediately on the next ball, both clean bowled. As Alan Roscaleb. And that's a long shot. That's what India needed. A big hit. As extreme decision making is that he could see in such a short manner of time if it's out or not out. Aaron Rose to Abhishek.
Next
and
delivery on the pads. Brilliant stroke there from Abhishek Sharma to clear the boundary. Again
That's-
in the air, similar zone, and this time also the ball goes beyond the boundary, just lifting.
Managed to time it well.
That's a shot. That's right in the air. It has got the height, not the distance, and that's a catch at the mid wicket. Abhishek Sharma departs after a wicket.
छोटी बॉल बढ़िया रीड करी पुल करा और
Time.
Yashwant Naidu, who didn't have the best of starts, He's putting the pressure of the dot balls, but as we say that, that's in there, straight to mid-on, and that's the first wicket. Bit of mix-up in the last two deliveries. That's a full ball hitting down the ground, races towards the boundary, and that's a 4. They needed this after the
बाद शायद इतने डिपेंडेबल बैटर श्रीलंका के पास बचेंगे नहीं. छोटी गेंद हवा में फील्डर चेस करते हुए, लेकिन स्क्वायर लेग के ऊपर से गिरेगी और रन आउट का मौका. अंपायर ने उंगली खड़ी कर दी है.
The Sri Lankan batsman on the crease.
Delivery goes across the line and he has been castled, completely bamboozled there, hitting the top of the middle stump.
Yashwant Naidu in his 6th over. Played off the back foot. That's gone through both the fielders. That will be a boundary. Alan Rose gets off the mark with the 4.
बढ़िया शॉट, स्ट्रेट ड्राइव जाएगी.
Given to El Malcolm, ready to face Sanjay Sharma. This time is flicked away, it's gone through the gap. The square leg fielder Santosh Mohapatra is chasing the delivery. He won't be able, and that's a bit of a minor feeling adjustment as the deep backward square leg goes to deep square leg position.
Outside edge and taken. Malcolm, the big man, the skip.
Need to make a match out of this one. Already 4 wickets down. Need a partnership here. Struck right in front. Effort delivery there from the bowler.
But the question is, will Sri Lanka cross the landmark of 100 runs? A loud appeal and the finger goes up. The ceiling goes. फ्लिक किया स्क्वायर लेग के ऊपर से और मिलेगा
There's a loud appeal and the leg umpire. That's it straight down the ground and that will be a boundary.
Stay on the crease and keep the game alive as long as they can. A long shot down the ground, fielder comes under it and takes it. Sumudu Lanka.
Another wicket falls down. Now they
Ball is in the air and this time Alan Rose connects it over long off.
full toss this time and played with murderous ferocity down the ground.
Again a flighted delivery, again down the ground with full power and a long shot by Alan Rose connects it and out of the park.
Long sixes, he can hit the big ball. Again goes down the ground, again goes out of the park. Let's see how he responds. Again, this time the fielder settling under it. And he drops the catch. Brilliant effort there, but could not hold. Next delivery this time.
Slashed it into the gap. Flicked it over square leg. Will get a boundary. Shot by Ugla Chatunge.
Game forward. Bowler charging in. And he's blasted it down the ground. What a stroke. Mid-off was brought inside. He's doing the unbelievable.
Completely missed it. Yashwant Naidu to Caleb. This time that's a catch. And that's been taken. That will be the end of the Sri Lankan innings.
That is the game.
He showed some glimpse of a silver lining for the Sri Lankan innings.
And then came the lower middle order batter Abhishek Singh, scored 65 runs.